is estimated that more than half of all colorectal cancer cases could be prevented by receiving a colonoscopy regularly. A colonoscopy reduces deaths from colorectal cancer by 60 to 70%. If you have a doctor's order, call Wayne Surgeons to schedule your colonoscopy at 937-547-0107. Again, that's 937-547-0107.
Hi, I'm Ryan Berry, host of Darke County Media Extra, darkecountymedia.com Extra. It's a mouthful, but this is our fourth week, I believe, of these programs. We've had on the Arcanum Mayor, the Greenville Mayor, and last week we had Brian Rissmiller from the Darke County Fair Board on this program. So we're excited to continue to bring it to you and highlight what is going on in the community. And this week, we have a special guest. His name is Jason Blackburn. You may not know him, but you may know what he's been doing. And these are the food truck rallies that have been coming to Greenville for about a year now. Last year, I think, was the first one at the Darke County Fairgrounds. And he's getting ready to bring another one back to the Darke County Fairgrounds on July 20th. So we welcome Jason Blackburn to the program. And again, last year, about this time, you had your first big food truck rally at the Darke County Fairgrounds. What's the history behind this, and why are they coming to? Why are you bringing them to Darke County now?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate it. We have a food truck. It's called Creme de la Creme Cakery, and we've been all over the state of Ohio with our food truck. So we go to a lot of the bigger cities, Montgomery County and Dayton, Kettering and Centerville, and the food truck rallies are really big in those particular areas. Here in Darke County, we didn't have very many food truck rallies. We started off with the food truck rallies in the park.
Right.
And we had about 4 or 5 food trucks. They were very successful, and people were wanting more food trucks and more variety, more selection. So we decided to have the food truck rally at the Darke County Fairgrounds. And that way there's plenty of space, plenty of room to have as many food trucks as we could have.
And this became not just food trucks, but this became a big event where you brought in other vendors as well. I think you used the first time was the basement of the Coliseum.
That's correct. We had the basement of the Coliseum for craft vendors. We pretty much the first year filled that up. So we're actually going upstairs in the Coliseum this year.
And you did the July one, then you also had one, I think it was around November?
Yes, we had one on November of last year. It was called Fall into Christmas.
Right.
And that particular food truck rally was even busier than the one in July.
And then most recently, back in the spring, you had your third one of the year, and that one was just wall-to-wall people, it seemed like.
Yeah, they're growing in popularity. I think more and more people are hearing about it. That particular one was called Feast and Fest, again at the fairgrounds, right. And it was a great success.
So this time you're adding a few different features. Over the course of time, you've added some attractions as far as rides. You've always had entertainment as a part of these, beginning last year and then moving into these other two. So you have a lot of things going on. So new attractions for the July 20th event. You have a cruise-in. Talk about the cruise-in a little bit.
Yeah, we've got a cruise-in this year. You can bring a car, motorcycle, anything is acceptable to come onto this cruise-in. But the registration is from 10 to noon, and the cruise-in is from 12 to 5. We'll have a 50-50 raffle, a People's Choice trophy. It's only $5 for registration. We'll also have a lot of door prizes as well.
So the food truck rally runs from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And according to your flyer here, you have craft shows, pony rides, petting zoo, live music, of course the cruise-in. And just to get on the fairgrounds to park, it's only going to cost you $2.
Yeah, it's free admission to come to the event, but for parking it will be $2. A portion of those proceeds go to Solid Rock Apostolic Church. Mm-hmm. They're helping out with the parking, making sure it's organized and in a good manner, but it'll help out the church as a fundraiser. But just a lot of activities going on that day, just family-friendly activities, something for everybody. So like I said, the cruise-in's going on. Also have things for kids. We'll have face painting, petting zoo, pony rides, Willie the Clown doing the balloon animals. Also have a few carnival games. We'll have a bungee jump for the kids as well. And something we just booked here just recently, Joy Unspeakable, the mime will be
The
there
mime.
for a couple hours.
Usually seen at the Darke
See
County
at the
Fair.
Darke County Fair, and that'll be there as well.
Excellent. Some of your vendors, some of them have been with you all three events so far. Anything new coming to the July event, or do you have a lot of the favorites coming back?
Yeah, we have a lot of the favorites coming back for the food trucks, but we also have a lot of new ones. This year we're up to 40 food trucks. We have food trucks coming all the way from Kentucky and Indiana and all over Ohio. So some of the new ones this year I just want to highlight. Jalapeno Hawaiian island cuisine. That's going to be really neat to have that type of food. We have Cupzilla coming, which is Korean barbecue. That's totally new. We've got Turntable Cafe, which is bubble tea. Also going to have A&B Coffee. They have a brand new food truck they're bringing.
Really?
So we're going to have some coffee drinks as well. Homestead Spud is a new food truck. They're going to have the baked potatoes, all kind of different loaded potatoes. Really, it's something for everybody. We'll also have the traditional burgers, Mexican food, bison burgers, anything you can think of, it'll be there at the food truck rally.
I have to say, my favorite so far has been the sushi burrito place. That's been one of my. But then again, I've tried a couple of the other ones, so they're. It's hard to make a decision on what I want to eat when I go there. I think last year at this time I decided, okay, I'll have lunch, and then I went back for dinner. So
that's the way to go. Most people do that. They'll come for lunch and then come back for dinner.
Come back for dinner. So I got to try a couple of different things, but there's so many great choices that it's really hard to narrow it down. What do you hear from people visiting? Are they having the same problem that I have?
Absolutely. Really hard to make a decision. We put the food trucks kind of like in a circle, so people just keep walking around, and trying to figure out which ones they're going to try. So it's definitely a huge selection all in one place.
Right. And there are some local food vendors, including yours, Creme de la Creme Cakery that's there, but I've seen some other local Darke County food trucks that have been there.
Absolutely.
In the past.
It's definitely open to everyone in Darke County. We have a lot of people from Greenville. We'll have Nacho Pig, Foreman Family Concessions, trying to look down my list here. Beamy Concessions, which is the potato tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of different ones. Oh, Sensational Sandwiches. He's also from Greenville. So a lot of different ones that are from this area.
So they're able to participate as well. What do these the food truck rally? What does it do for a community? Obviously, the people enjoy it, but as a broad scope, what are you seeing that it brings people in?
It brings a lot of people in. I think this really helps the whole community. It helps small businesses. We're actually on the craft vendor side. We have so far for this event, and we're still accepting more applications, but we have 60 craft vendors coming, and those mostly are from the Darke County area. And the craft vendors are small businesses, so it helps promote the small independent business owner here in our county. I think it feeds off each other, so people come in and they eat, they come in and they shop, they come in and also see the entertainment. We have live bands all day, so it's a really good, relaxed atmosphere where people can just take their time, have something to eat, sit down, watch the bands, and have the kids go do something as well. So it kind of helps everybody here in the county.
As far as the bands, do you have a list of those yet? Or
I do. We have bands for the whole day. Starting at 11 a.m., we have a country duo called Reflection. They're from Miami County. From 1 to 2:30, we have Noah Back. From 3 to 5 from Dayton, we've had them for the past couple food truck rallies. It's been a real popular band, Hey There Morgan. Mm-hmm. And then a new one this year for the last band from 7 to 9 will be Wild Frontiers, and they're also from Dayton.
Okay, so a lot of great entertainment.
Absolutely.
And I've been to I think I've been to all three of them. But you do see people sitting around the gazebo, eating their food, listening to the music. Last time I went up into the upstairs of the Coliseum, and there was just a ton of people going through and to the other vendors, not necessarily the food trucks, but the other vendors, the craft vendors and everything. There was a ton of people up there enjoying and even probably purchasing something. So
Absolutely.
Rides again this year?
For this one, all of the ride companies are starting their fair season,
Gotcha.
so it's really hard to get a ride company to come out this time of year. However, we will have just one ride, which is the bungee jump, which we had last year, and just a couple little kiddie games that we'll have that the kids can participate in. I did also want to mention we have 5, 6, 7, 8 dance company that's coming, and they're going to perform 2 different times, one at 1 o'clock and one at 3 o'clock. So that'll be something that people can watch as well.
In the past, you've done food truck competition. Are you bringing that back this year?
Yep, this is a competition as well. We will have 3 chefs from the area that will judge the competition. Every food truck will bring an entree starting at 11:30. The judges will not know where the entree came from. It'll just have a number on it. And we have Chef Katie Fisher coming from the Coldwater Cafe, Chef Michael Delegata from Versailles Inn, and Chef Chris Campbell from the Merchant House. Something new we're doing this year, and I'm really excited about this, and we haven't announced it yet, but we will on Facebook. Mm-hmm. We are going to pick somebody from like a Facebook contest,
Sure.
and just have somebody from Darke County be a celebrity judge. And so we'll actually have 4 judges that will judge the competition. So I think that'll be really neat. We will post that on Facebook coming up very soon. So you will have a chance to try all the food trucks and be one of the judges. For
Wow.
that. So, yeah.
So what do they need to search for when they go to Facebook? They can search Darke County Food Truck Rally?
Yep,
or?
they can go to the Darke County Food Truck Rally and Competition. It'll pop up on Facebook, and there'll be an event, and we put all the contests on there. Also, what we do, which is really exciting, all the food trucks give away a $10 meal. Mm-hmm. So we'll have 40 food trucks. There'll be 40 winners. Every day we're posting a picture of the food truck and their food, give a little description of what they offer, and you have a chance to win. So just go on Facebook. All you have to do is make a little comment on there, and you have a chance to win a free meal.
So it would be good for people to follow you.
Absolutely be good for people to follow us on Facebook.
So,
also want to mention we are going to have the People's Choice Award, and we did that last year, and it was great response. We had Zombie Dogs that was here last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was between Zombie Dogs and Nacho Pig. And Nacho Pig, so glad he won from Darke County.
Right.
He only beat him out by just a couple votes.
Really?
But he was the winner last year, so we'll do that again this year. We'll have the little tickets. You can just put the name of the food truck, your favorite food truck, go to the mic tent, and we'll count all those at the end of the day.
And that was one of those that I did try last year. That was my lunch. The sushi roll place was my dinner.
That was your dinner, yeah.
So, but I did try both of those, and it was really, really good. So, an exciting event. It keeps, hopefully, it keeps growing for you. I no doubt will be out there again.
I do want to mention a couple other things,
Sure.
if I could.
Absolutely.
Just for coming, we have a lot of sponsors from Greenville and Darke County. Just for coming to the event, we have over $500 in prizes. They're just door prizes. All you have to do is come to the mic tent. You get a little ticket, put your name on it, and you could win something. They're gift certificates to restaurants, retail establishments, small businesses. It helps them, it helps us bring more people in. It's just a great win-win partnership that we have.
Absolutely.
And just want to thank all the sponsors that we have for the event. We usually have between 50 and 75 sponsors. But just want to mention a couple of the bigger ones,
Sure.
if I could, real quick.
Absolutely.
Want to mention Dave Knapp Ford, Belfield Italian Spa, Wintro Signs and Designs, Flag Lumber, Sam's Club on Miller Lane, Orm Hardware, the Service Company, Second National Bank, but there's numerous ones, and we're still getting sponsors as well. But so many people want to partner with us. We bring in a lot of people see their names, and we sponsor them and mention their names in so many different
So
ways.
look for the sign because you usually have a sign with your sponsors on it.
We do. We have a banner that we have there at the fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
We also put them in the newspaper, also put
Right.
them on Facebook. So we just want to thank all of our sponsors. So.
If you want to see this event to keep coming back to Darke County, let those sponsors know that you were there, that you saw the event, and you want it to keep coming back.
Absolutely.
Because that helps you, and that helps them as well. So
it's a win-win for everybody for Darke County. Absolutely.
all right, we are just about out of time. I want to thank you again for coming in and talking about the Darke County Food Truck Rally and Competition. It's going to be on Saturday, July 20th at the Darke County Fairgrounds from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. You said over 40 food trucks.
Over 40 food trucks, yes.
So there's some big choices to be made out at the fairgrounds on July 20th. If you have a car or a motorcycle that you want to show off, you can also bring that in for the cruise-in that is going to take place. If you need more information, I'm sure they can go to your Facebook page, message you, and get more information that way.
Yes.
And don't forget to follow the Darke County Food Truck Rally on Facebook. So I'm Ryan Berry. It's been a pleasure to have you with us this week. We have a couple of more activities coming up here in July. One is Annie Oakley Day Festival and also the Gathering at Gar. So a lot of big things happening here in July in Darke County. A lot of places to go, a lot of places to see, and we are going to try to get a couple of the representatives on from each of those festivals as well to let you know what's going on and what's new at those festivals. So until next week, have a great week.
Where do you go for treatment of minor cuts and burns, fever, cough, rashes, eye, ear, and general infections, and much more, but you don't have an appointment? Visit Wayne Healthcare's Walk-In Care, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Wayne Healthcare's Walk-In Care Center is located at 828 Central Avenue in Greenville. Again, they are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Remember, no appointment is necessary.